Good morning. This is day 2 of my trip. It's a beautiful morning here in Spokane. First things first, gonna go find myself some coffee.
Welcome back to another Pilot Life Day in the Life. I got into Spokane last night around midnight and have to head back into work this afternoon. So I've got a few hours this morning to enjoy my coffee and the sights around downtown. And it just so happens I stumbled across the Lilac Festival and Parade. After watching the parade for a bit, it's time to head down and check how the water is flowing.
This is one of my favorite spots in Spokane.
That was the Lower Falls under the Monroe Bridge, just a short walk from downtown. Now it's time to head back along the river toward the hotel. It's a nice spring morning, perfect for a stroll, and look, my phone is conveniently placed on a rock to capture the moment. I spotted this co-op on the walk back and decided to pick up some lunch for later. I thought it would be a lot better and cheaper than airport food. I went with Hawaiian mac salad, some chips, and an Italian sandwich. Now it's time to get ready for work and make my way to the airport. We always have specific times and arrange transportation to and from the airport from our layover hotel.
Let's get this day started and check out what we're flying today.
This is a 737-700 model, and my first flight today is a 2-hour and 13-minute flight from Spokane to Denver.
Okay, flight number 1 done here in Denver. Guess what? A plane swap.
Denver is a crew base, and I've got about 2 hours of ground time here, so I'm going to go hang out in the crew lounge. This is a quiet and comfortable spot to hang out. Usually there's free snacks, and sometimes I run into buddies of mine. Okay, it's finally time to make my way to the next airplane. I've mentioned this before, but aircraft are actually on their own schedule, which is independent of the flight crew schedules. So it is common during our day to have plane swaps, which is actually kind of an inconvenience for the flight crews because it makes the day longer. I'd much rather stay on the same plane and keep the day rolling. Okay, here's plane number 2, another 737-700. Okay, flight number 2 today is an hour and 41-minute flight home to Phoenix. But it's just a teaser because I'm still in the middle of my trip.
Okay, second flight's complete. 2 flights, 2 airplanes, 1 more flight to go, but I've got to shut this one down and go to yet another aircraft tonight.
Okay, I'm batting 1,000 for plane changes today. That's 3 for 3. Oh, and here's another reason why plane changes are inconvenient, because a lot of times I have to wait around for the next airplane to arrive, which makes the day longer. So finally, after an hour and a half, the third aircraft I'm flying tonight arrived, and it's another 737-700. Thankfully, my last flight tonight is a quick hour and 8-minute flight to Burbank. And here we are, finally ending the day. Now it's time to get to the layover.
It's 11:15 p.m., so not too late. 3 flights usually isn't that bad, but 3 airplane changes makes the day drag on. But anyway, let's check out the room and the view.
Okay, here are the stats for the day. Duty day, 9 hours and 53 minutes with flight time of 5 hours and 22 minutes, and I've got a 14.5-hour layover. Now it's time to get some rest. Happy travels.